Good afternoon. Could you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the South Sewell's Point Septic to Sewer project groundbreaking. You know, septic to sewer conversion has been an ongoing process in Sewell's Point for a long time. It was discussed as far back as 1972, and there have been ordinances and comprehensive plan amendments which included our intention to eliminate septic systems in Sewell's Point. While we've talked about it for a long time, it's only recently that we started acting on this long-term project. The first phase in North Sewell's Point was completed in 2021 and provides for 200 connections. To date, we have connected about 70 people through Martin County's very successful Connect to Protect program. The funds for this project were provided by an appropriation grant from the state, and the final cost of that project was about $650,000. The next phase of the project was to connect the remainder of commercial properties, including Town Hall, on the south side of East Ocean Boulevard. This was recently completed at a cost of $185,000, which was also funded under an appropriations request. FDEP managed both of those projects. Today we're starting on the South Sewell's Point Road portion of the work, which will extend from East Ocean Boulevard to High Point and will allow for 340 connections. That work has been made possible by an $8.5 million grant from FDEP. It is anticipated that the main line will be completed by next June and ready for customer hookups. This portion of the work will allow us to connect residences along our most vulnerable areas on South Sewell's Point Road. The nice part of this construction is it's non-intrusive, so most folks won't even know what's going on because it's all horizontally bored, and when they did it on North Sewell's Point, I don't think anybody even knew it was happening. So you don't have to rip up the road for this portion. It's a great project. These three major projects will have a positive effect on the water quality of the estuary. It is anticipated that a reduction in nitrogen and phosphorus will improve the health of our lagoon. One of the common threads for these projects is the support we have received in the form of appropriations and grants which made these projects possible. I'd like to thank our legislative delegation, including Senator Harrell, Representatives Oberdorf and Snyder, for their support of these projects. Without their help, we wouldn't be here today. I'd also like to thank our partners from Martin County, and I'd like to thank DEP for their excellent support. As usual, it's important to thank our town engineer, CapTech, who has helped us not only with design and construction management, but has played a significant role in obtaining these grants. And finally, I'd like to thank Chloe from Gallo Pavo for her grant preparation and lobbying on our behalf. So that's all I have to say. We appreciate you being here, and I think Mr. Daniels is going to introduce the folks that are here and also our next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Tom Peck. Thank you all for coming today. I know we're kind of freezing you out. It's not the typical Florida day, but hopefully we'll get through this very quickly. But I do appreciate the fact that we know our congressmen, our senators, our representatives are all working very hard in getting legislation passed, and it's very critical time that we have right now, both on the federal and state side. So I really appreciate the fact that from Senator Rick Scott's office, we have Chloe Angelini. And from Congressman Brian Mast's office, Angel Robertson. And then from Representative John Snyder's office, Kathy Thompson. just to take a couple minutes and just introduce our town engineer, Joe Capra, and James Carnes, who also works with CapTech Engineering and did the design work for this system. And then, obviously, I can't get my job done, and we can't move forward with any project without the support of our town commission. And so you met Mayor Tom Peck. We have Commissioner James Campo and Commissioner Kaya Mayfield joining us today. And our building official is Jack Reisinger. Everybody thinks, building official, they go do inspections and stuff, but he's really the glue that keeps all this stuff running, so it's very good. So anyhow, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring up a good friend of mine. I've known now for about a year, I guess, Matt, right? Matt Graham from Martin County. He's representing the county. He's our assistant county administrator. Matt?
Thanks all. Thank you for having me again. My name is Matt Graham. I'm the Assistant County Administrator. And like Bob said, I started this role about a year ago. One of the first things I got to get started with was our Septic to Sewer program, Connect to Protect, working with our utilities departments. That's one of my responsibilities. And Bob has been in constant contact with us at the county, very eager to get this project started as quickly as possible. You all have a great town manager. He really wants what's best for the residents here and for our community, for all the benefits that this Septic to Sewer program will have for us. Thank you again. If there's any questions or if anything, you have any holdups throughout any of the process, my door is always open, my phone's always open. Leo Rapetti, one of our engineers with the utilities department. Sorry, Leo. The brains behind the operation. He would be the best person to contact as well. Sam Emerson, our utilities director, couldn't make it today. But we're excited to work with you all, two local governments working together and getting this done as efficiently and effective as possible. Again, thank you all for having me, and that's it.
Thanks.
Matt, the check's in the mail, okay? Okay, so normally, what do you do when you're about ready to start a septic to sewer conversion program? So we kind of kicked it around. We can do the traditional shovel routine where everybody grabs a shovel, but we figured that we'd probably do something a little bit different that we can display not only in our town hall, but on for future generations who wonder, what is a septic tank? No, hopefully that'll come true one day. But we have a piece of pipe that will actually be installed as part of the project, and as the mayor had mentioned, it's directional drilling, so you don't really get to see a lot of the pipe, but we got a section of it today, and we'd like for our town commissioners and Matt and the representatives from our different senators, congressmen, and representatives. So if you can come up, and we'll start with the mayor. Maybe, I don't know. Commissioner Campo?
Hiya. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at this. Commissioner Mayfield. Spear and keep the spear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want you to get it on your sweater.
You're right.
Commissioner Campo? Matt, would you do the honors, please?
Hey, Leo, how are you? Thanks for your help. Just handling Joe. That's the part that was
Leo? Enough pipe to go around. please. No forging the signature, sir. It's got to be your signature. You endured the cold. Thank you. Here you go. I should have handed these out. Angel, please. Hard hat. If you ever come and join us on the job site, you'll have to have your hard hat on. And Kathy? This is better than the Academy Awards, isn't it? James? Jack? Thank you very much.
Joe Capra? You want Joe Capra?
Joe? Sorry, I thought I had you. Lost track here. Sorry. Thank you. There you go, sir.
So can I just say a couple words?
No.
I'm going to say them anyway. So the last time I was at a sewer unveiling, it was for a breakfast in Hope Sound. It was probably about 10 years ago. And the Chamber of Commerce president introduced me as a sewer man. I'm kind of hoping that my nickname gets changed after this one. Because we do other things besides sewers, okay? Stormwater, resiliency. I'd like to be known as the resiliency man. How's that? So anyways, first of all, thank you all for coming. You know, we've been working on this for quite a while, and I can't mention enough how important it is to get these grant funds. We've been very successful, both in the state and the federal level. Chloe's done a great job for us, but it's really important we have it. And quite honestly, we couldn't ask for a better partner than Martin County Utilities, okay? We may argue back and forth on a couple little items, but for the most part, they really supported us. Leo's come to all our meetings, listened to all the people complain about how we're not going to do this, and told them why they should be for it and so forth. And we spent the better part of 10 years convincing people, and we really made it a program where, you know, they don't have to go out there tomorrow and hook up and pay the large amount of money, but eventually they're going to hook up. And so we're making the sewers available for, in South Sewell's Point, it'll be 706 residents. We've completed North Sewell's Point, has been mentioned by the mayor and everything. So the town's really doing their part to clean the river up and to stay ahead of the resiliency. We're doing a significant amount of stormwater projects and so forth, raising roads and so forth. Again, thanks to Chloe for getting us grants for that. So anyways, thank you all for coming.
I couldn't have said it better. Thank you all for coming. We do have some cookies and some water up here if you'd like to stay. If not, I understand. It's awfully darn cold. So you all take care, and we really appreciate all your support. Thank you. Great.